Announcer bot is active. The qualification session is at Aldo Scribant in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. The wind speed is 5 km/h from the north-northeast. Taylor Randall is P4. Brendan Gryasel from South Africa is second. Brendan Gryasel is up 7.62 in Sunset Bend. Gryasel improved his P2 with a 1:02.524. 0.701 off pole. Willie Van Wyk from Namibia in start-finish is 18. Willie Van Wyk improved his fifth with a 1:03.292. 1.469 off pole. Sean Olivier from South Africa is first up 0.14. Best lap is a 1:01.823. Peter Grobler from Netherlands in Sunset Bend is P2 up 0.15. Brendan Gryasel is fourth. Brendan Gryasel improved his second with a 1:02.322. 0.499 off pole. Willie Van Wyk from Namibia in start-finish is 11. Willie Van Wyk improved his P10 with a 1:03.100. 1.277 off pole. Ryan van der Westhuizen from South Africa is fifth up 0.15. Ryan P. from South Africa in the SEs is 8th up 0.32. Ryan P. improved his P5 with a 1:02.417. 0.594 off pole. Janine Glad from South Africa in the SEs is P9 up 0.20. Janine Glad improved his P9 with a 1:02.952. 1.129 off pole. Sean Olivier in the kink is P1. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Sean Olivier is provisional pole with a 1:01.701. Mark Guy is 8th. Mark Guy improved his P3 with a 1:02.331. 0.630 off pole. Mike McGear from Ireland is 23rd. Mike McGear improved his P23 with a 1:02.084. 0.383 off pole. Jonathan Visser from South Africa is 13th up 0.27. Jonathan Visser improved his 9th with a 1:02.901. 1.200 off pole. Mike Ramsey from South Africa in Barbecue Bend is 15th up 0.51 in the SEs. Mike Ramsey improved his 9th with a 1:02.899. 1.198 off pole. Jacques Potgieter from Namibia is P20. Jacques Potgieter improved his P20 with a 1:04.504. 2.803 off pole. Mike McGear in the SEs is 23rd up 0.13. Willie Van Wyck in Leeuwkop Bend is P13 up 0.12. Willie Van Wyck improved his 12th with a 1:02.959. 1.258 off pole. Kenneth Elliott start finish is 19. Kenneth Elliott improved his P19 with a 1:04.125. 2.424 off pole. Ronnie Jonker from South Africa is P19. Ronnie Jonker improved his 15th with a 1:03.324. 1.623 off pole. Janine Glad in Clubhouse Bend is 11th up 0.11. Mark Guy from South Africa is P4. Mark Guy improved his 2nd with a 1:02.198. 0.497 off pole. Alain Balha from Italy in the SEs is P17 up 0.23. Alain Balha improved his 16th with a 1:03.336. 1.635 off pole. Kenneth Elliott is 20th up 0.24. Best lap is a 1:04.125. 2.424 off pole. Kenneth Elliott is up 0.08 in Leeuwkop Bend. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Kenneth Elliott improved his 20th with a 1:03.930. 2.229 off pole. Jacques Potgieter in the heat is 18th. Jacques Potgieter improved his P15 with a 1:03.168. 1.467 off pole. Chedrick van Deventer in the King is 21st. Chadwick van Deventer improved his 21st with a 104.125. 2.424 off pole. Canadella in clubhouse bend is 20th up 0.33. Canadella improved his 16th with a 103.252. 1.551 off pole. Chadwick van Deventer is 21st up 0.63. Chadwick van Deventer improved his P20 with a 103.638. 1.937 off pole. Peter Grobler in the Essies is 5th up 0.47. Jean Olivier is provisional pole with a 101.682. Peter Grobler improved his P2 with a 101.945. 0.263 off pole. Brendan Griesel in clubhouse bend is 5th up 0.21. Jonathan Visser is P12. Brendan Griesel in Leocop bend is P5 up 0.17. Brendan Griesel improved his 4th with a 102.026. 0.344 off pole. Jacques Potgieter in Sunset Bend is P15 up 0.13. Mikot Allers from South Africa is P7 up 0.17. Jean Olivier is provisional pole with a 101.661. Mikot Allers improved his P5 with a 102.176. 0.515 off pole. Jonathan Visser is P12. Jacques Potgieter in Crowthorne Corner is 15th. Jean Olivier is P1 up 0.12. Peter Grobler in Leocop Bend is 2nd up 0.14. Jean Olivier in start finish is 1st. Jean Olivier is provisional pole with a 101.531. Wayne Mitten from South Africa in Sunset Bend is P11. Best lap is a 102.643. 1.112 off pole. Mike McGear is P23 up 0.26. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Ronnie Jonker in Sunset Bend is 18th up 0.11. Best lap is a 103.324. 1.793 off pole. Mike McGear in Sunset Bend is 3rd. Best lap is a 102.037. .506 off pole. Jonathan Visser from South Africa is 6th. Jonathan Visser improved his P6 with a 1:02.660, 1.129 off pole. Jonathan Visser is up 0.01 in barbecue bend. Announcer bot is active. Mikot Allers from South Africa in Crowthorne Corner is 3rd. Adrian Goes from Namibia in Barbecue Bend is 18th. Mikot Allers in the kink is P3. Adrian Goes in Crowthorne Corner is 18th. Mika Allers is first. Mike McGeer from Ireland is P22. Adrian Goes from Namibia in Jikski Sweet is second. Best lap is a 2:24.563. Adrian Goes is on P2P. The race session is at Aldo Scriband in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. The wind speed is 11 km/h from the northeast. Sean Olivier is P1. Peter Grobler from Netherlands is second. Mike McGeer from Ireland is third. Taylor Randall from South Africa is fourth. Brendan Gryasel from South Africa is fifth. Mark Guy from South Africa is P6. Ryan P from South Africa is P7. Ryan van der Westhuizen from South Africa is P8. Janine Glad from South Africa is 9th. Mike Ramsey from South Africa is 10th. Wayne Mitten from South Africa is P11. Jonathan Visser from South Africa is 12th. Willie Van Wyck from Namibia is P13. Jacques Potgieter from Namibia is 14th. Kenneth Ella is 15th. Ronnie Jonker from South Africa is 16. Alon Valha from Italy is 17. 15 minutes remaining in the session restart. Peter Grobler is P4. Peter Grobler is on P2P. Taylor Randall in Jigsaw Sweep is P5. Ryan van der Westhuizen is P9. Wayne Midden is 12, 0.2 behind Mike Ramsey. Peter Grobler in Jigsaw Sweep is 4th, 7P2P left, 0.4 behind Sean Olivier. Ryan van der Westhuizen from South Africa in Clubhouse Bend is 9, 0.3 ahead of Ryan. Dylan Conway entering the pits is P21. Brendan Gryasel is P6, 7P2P left, 0.3 behind Taylor Randall. Taylor Randall ahead is on P2P. Peter Grobler is 4th, 6P2P left, 0.4 behind Sean Olivier. Jacques Potgieter in Crowthorne Corner is P15, 2.8 behind Kenneth Ella. Peter Grobler in Clubhouse Bend is 4th, 0.3 behind Sean Olivier. Taylor Randall from South Africa is P5, 6P2P left, 0.3 behind Peter Grobler. Peter Grobler ahead is on P2P. Sean Olivier ahead is on P2P. Brendan Gryasel behind is on P2P. Taylor Randall is on P2P. Brendan Gryasel in Crowthorne Corner is P6, 6P2P left, 0.3 behind Taylor Randall. Peter Grobler is P4, 5P2P left, 0.3 ahead of Taylor Randall. Taylor Randall in the Essies is 5th, 5P2P left, 0.7 ahead of Brendan Gryasel. Mark Guy entering the pits is 7th. Willie Van Wyck exiting pits. Brendan Gryasel is P6, 0.3 behind Taylor Randall. Peter Grobler in Crowthorne Corner is P4, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Mark Guy exiting pits. Brendan Gryasel in Jigsaw Sweep is 6th, 0.2 behind Taylor Randall. Peter Grobler in the Essies is 4th, 0.3 behind Sean Olivier. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Brendan Griesel is 6th, 0.3 behind Taylor Randall. Taylor Randall ahead is on P2P. Brendan Griesel is on P2P. Peter Grobler is P4, 0.3 behind Sean Olivier. Kenneth Ella is 16th, 4 P2P left, 0.3 behind Jacques Potgieter. Brendan Griesel in the Essies is 6th, 5 P2P left, 0.5 behind Taylor Randall. Kenneth Ella in the Essies is P16, 0.5 behind Jacques Potgieter. Peter Grobler in Barbecue Bend is 4th, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Mike Ramsey in Crowthorne Corner is 11th, 6 P2P left, 0.2 behind Wayne Mitten. Wayne Mitten was 1.6 faster last lap. Grobler in Leeuwenhoek Bend is 4th, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Ryan van der Westhuizen is P9, 0.3 ahead of Ryan P. Ryan van der Westhuizen is on P2P. Kenneth Ella in the Kink is 16th, 2 P2P left, 0.5 behind Jacques Potgieter. Brendan Griesel in Sunset Bend is P6, 4 P2P left, 0.3 behind Taylor Randall. Chedrick van Deventer entering the pits is P20. Ryan van der Westhuizen in Clubhouse Bend is 9th, 7 P2P left, 0.4 ahead of Ryan P. Peter Grobler is 4th, 0.3 behind Sean Olivier. Kenneth Ella is 16th, 0.5 behind Jacques Potgieter. Kenneth Ella is on P2P. Chedrick van Deventer exiting pits. Peter Grobler in Sunset Bend is P4, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Brendan Griesel in the Essies is 6th, 0.4 behind Taylor Randall. Brendan Griesel is on P2P. Ryan van der Westhuizen on lap 9 is P9, 6 P2P left, 0.5 ahead of Ryan P. Ryan van der Westhuizen is on P2P. Ryan P behind is on P2P. Peter Grobler in Barbecue Bend is 4th, 4 P2P left, 0.2 behind Sean Olivier. Brandon Gryasel in Sunset Bend is 6th 3P2P left, 0.2 behind Taylor Randall. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Ryan van der Westhuizen in Clubhouse Bend is 9th 5P2P left, 0.4 ahead of Ryan P. Peter Grobler in start finish is 4th, 0.2 behind Sean Olivier. Ryan van der Westhuizen on lap 11 is P9 4P2P left, 0.4 ahead of Ryan P. Peter Grobler in Sunset Bend on lap 11 is 4th, 0.3 behind Sean Olivier. Brandon Gryasel in the Essies is P6, 0.5 behind Taylor Randall. Taylor Randall ahead is on P2P. Brandon Gryasel is on P2P. Ryan van der Westhuizen is 9th. Ryan van der Westhuizen is on P2P. Peter Grobler is 4th, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Brandon Gryasel is P6 2P2P left, 0.2 behind Taylor Randall. Ryan van der Westhuizen in Clubhouse Bend is 9th 3P2P left, 0.4 ahead of Ryan P. Peter Grobler in start finish on lap 12 is 4th 3P2P left, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Brandon Gryasel in Crowthorne Corner is P6 1P2P left battling Taylor Randall. Peter Grobler in Sunset Bend is 4th, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Brandon Gryasel is 6th, 0.2 behind Taylor Randall. Peter Grobler in the kink is P4 2P2P left, 0.3 behind Sean Olivier. Brandon Gryasel is 6th, 0.3 behind Taylor Randall. Peter Grobler is P4, 0.4 behind Sean Olivier. Brandon Gryasel in Clubhouse Bend is 6th, 0.5 behind Taylor Randall. Peter Grobler in the kink is 4th 1P2P left, 0.4 behind Sean Olivier. Brandon Gryasel is P6, 0.2 behind Taylor Randall. Peter Grobler on lap 15 is P4, 0.3 ahead of Sean Olivier. Ryan P entering the pits is P8. Ryan P is 8th, 2P left, 0.2 behind Ryan van der Westhuizen. Ronnie Jonker entering the pits is 17. Ryan P exiting pits. Peter Grobler is P4, 0P2P left, 0.3 behind Sean Olivier. Brendan Gryasel is 6th, 0.4 behind Taylor Randall. Ronnie Jonker exiting pits. Peter Grobler from Netherlands in Jigski sweep is 4th, 0.2 behind Sean Olivier. Brendan Gryasel in Sunset Bend is 6th, 0.3 behind Taylor Randall. The leader has just finished the race. Sean Olivier from South Africa finished P3. Peter Grobler finished 4th. Willie Van Wyk finished 14th. Taylor Randall finished P5. Brendan Gryasel finished 6th. Mike McDeer finished 1st. Ronnie Jonker finished P17. Ryan van der Westhuizen finished 9th. Wayne Mitten finished 12th. Mika Allers finished P23. Jonathan Visser finished P13. Jacques Paquieter finished P15. Alain Balha finished P18. Kenneth Ella finished P16. Janine Glad finished 10th. Mike Ramsey finished 11th. Mark Guy finished 7th. Ryan P finished P8. Melvin Goes finished 24th. Melvin Goes is on P2P. Chedrick Van Deventer finished P20. Dylan Conway finished 21st. Adrian Goes finished P2. Chantal de Jaeger finished P19. Announcer bot is active. Chedrick van Deventer is P20. Dollars from South Africa is fourth. Chedrick van Deventer in Barbecue Bend is first. Best lap is a 1:24.551. Mike McGear from Ireland in Clubhouse Bend is 8th. Melvin Goes from Namibia is P17 on mediums. The race session is at Aldo Scriband in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. The wind speed is 12 km/h from the north-northeast. Jacques Potgieter is P1. Jonathan Visser from South Africa is second. Wayne Mitten from South Africa is P3. Ryan van der Westhuizen from South Africa is P4. Mike McPeer from Ireland is P5. Brendan Gryasel from South Africa is P6. Taylor Randall from South Africa is 7th. Peter Grobler from Netherlands is P8. Sean Olivier from South Africa is P9. Alain Balha from Italy is P10. Kenneth Ella is 11th. Janine Vlad from South Africa is 12th. Mike Ramsey from South Africa is P13. Adrian Goes from Namibia is 14th. Chantal de Jager from Namibia is 15th. Willie Van Wyck from Namibia is P16. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Alain Balha is P11. Wayne Mitten in Jigski I Sweep is P5, 7, P2, left. Brendan Gryasel in Clubhouse Bend is P7. Alain Balha in Leeuwkop Bend is P11. Sean Olivier ahead is on P2P. Alain Balha is on P3. Wayne Mitten from South Africa is 5th, 6 P2P left, 0.3 behind Jonathan Visser. Conway entering the pits is 20th. Alain Balha in Barbecue Bend is 11th, 7 P2P left, 0.5 behind Sean Olivier. Dylan Conway exiting pits. Mike Ramsey in Sunset Bend is 14th, 0.4 ahead of Janine Glad. Adrian Goes behind is on P2P. Mike Ramsey is on P2P. Adrian Goes is P2P. Jigski I Sweep is 13, 0.6 behind Mike Ramsey. Melvin Goes entering the pits is 24th. Jonathan Visser in Leeuwkop Bend is 4th, 7 P2P left, 0.5 ahead of Jacques Potgieter. Ryan van der Westhuizen ahead is on P2P. lap is a 1:04.031, 1.514 off the fastest lap.